Howdy folks, this is a game I played against CrossbowAndy. With us on the call is Yua.
Hello guys.
So I've got 4 games I played between me and CrossbowAndy. This is the first one, and I think we're just going to do all 4 of them, even though 1 or 2 of them is not that good. But, you know, the ones I think are not that good are obviously the ones where I lost, so to be fair, we'll show them all. That was a misclick. How do you feel this matchup, Yua?
What is the matchup?
Fire
Or do you
versus...
mean just the tier 1?
Yeah, well, Fire versus Frost. I'm playing Fire Nature. Don't know what he's playing, but something that starts with Frost on Elion. How do you feel about this tier 1 fight and the possible tier 2 fights?
Yeah, playing versus Frost as Fire is always interesting for me. I kind of struggle with it. In theory, if you can get map control, I think Fire is in a good spot. But once Frost snowballs, it's very, very tough. I don't know, it's like it can tip very quickly.
Yeah. My main feeling here is that Fire Nature sucks against both Frost tier 2 splashes. Both Stonekins and Pure Frost are the 2 worst matchups for Fire Nature. So either way... Yeah, so either way, if I don't get a significant advantage, like more than map control out of tier 1, I think this is going to be tough. So he's taken a well. I thought that was a little greedy. I went instant tier 2. Predictions on how this is going to go.
Oh yeah, the wells from him are quite far apart. Maybe you can make something happen.
Yeah, and he decides to go instant tier 2. So this, I feel, is really good for me, because what Fire Nature needs to succeed against, well, either Pure Frost or Stonekin, is the tempo to trade well with Skyfires. And he has given this to me by taking an extra well. So here comes the first Skyfire. And here comes Twilight Crawlers. They got buffed since you last played you, I think. So they're pretty decent now.
No, yeah, when I was there, they were horrible.
Yeah.
I just couldn't make them work.
I agree. Yeah, I think they're doing a very good job now, actually. So I've got these guys I want to trade against the White Rangers, and I'm going to try and trade my Skyfire Drake against the War Eagle.
Yeah.
And I am not focused...
How do you use them? Do you still just try to transform them, or what's the purpose? Or is it just for killing small units?
Both. They've got much better DPS now, so they don't like lose to everything. And the transform is also a powerful tool in tier 3.
I remember before the buff, they couldn't even like fight Dark Elf Assassins, and get a power advantage out of the fight.
Yeah. But yeah, now they, I think they got buffed to take a little bit less damage, 25 to 30%, and then got a little bit more damage, so they are more useful now. So yeah, what I'm doing here is trying to trade, and I think I've traded well. Now this well is going to pay, well, it's actually this well, but the well is probably going to pay off before I kick it. But the goal here is not to kick it, it's to trade. My Skyfire might die. Ooh.
Ooh, very nice oink.
Thank you. Proud of that oink. Pulling away until I get a little power for a Ravage. No, it still died.
Too bad.
Yeah. Oh well, I can make another Skyfire Drake. He's going with the Mountain Rowdy. And I think this was a little bit misclick running away. But yeah, again, I'm trying to trade and just cause him to make damage and have to repair. The minions will trade well against the Mountain Rowdy. And if they were all clumped up, the Mountain Rowdy ability might get too much value. So that was my thought process here. Making Burrow to increase the pressure. And since he spawned some more units up here, I thought I'd come back down to the bottom.
Seem to be doing okay, but it definitely is time to make something happen, because he has, I think he has one more well the whole time.
Yeah, he's had one well
slowly
the whole time.
Surely.
Yeah, so this well has just paid off. So even if I kick it, it's paid off. But I think this is the play you have to make as Fire Nature, is that you have to try and kick it. You know, like he's got more power than me, but I've kept the tempo up, right? So over the last 5 minutes, I now have more units on the field, so I'm trading more efficiently. And I think that's the recipe to make a win happen, right?
You have Vile Blood in your deck?
I do have Vile Blood in my deck, yes. But Crossbow is running Vile Blood, or Light Blade for sure. And there we go, I kicked the first well, and you can see that because I traded this way, the second well is actually not too far behind. And he's going to have to pick if he's saving his orb or his well. And he actually might lose the orb. He saved his orb, but now the well is going to fall for sure.
That was really well done. I thought he could stabilize.
You thought he could stabilize?
I thought so, yeah, but I thought he did really well. Yeah, he's...
Right, so you can see power rolls were equal, but just I have more units because I took my time, I traded well, and I think that's the key you have to make to play Fire Nature against decks like this. Is that you do want to kick the well, but you don't have to necessarily kick it right away. So, you know, it's not a, well, I guess you can see the timer is about to run over. This may not be over. It depends if Andy gets a last minute heal or not. And he quits. There we go. So that was my first game against CrossbowAndy. I don't know.
Very nice job. Very nice job beating Pure Frost.
Thank you. I'm proud of this. Yes, not only Andy, who is ranked. He's ranked number 1 right now, actually. So I guess he's not too rusty. I was gonna say he might be rusty, but actually he's ranked number 1, so can't be too rusty. So let's get into the next one. All right.
You damaged everything equally.
What's that?
You were able to overload him.
You mean in the last game?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I was necessarily trying to damage things equally to do that. I was... What? Does this map look weird to you? Never mind. It's like the mini-map is weird or something.
I think it's the mini-map. The map is correct.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, man, I got confused for a second. What the hell?
Looking at this mini-map, I'm like, wait, are we on Alien? Gosh, what's going on?
Oh, that's weird. That's weird.
Okay, well, actually, if this is... Alright, I'm gonna have to remember to stop recording this. Let me see if this is the correct one. Ah, well, this is probably right. Alright, so Andy is playing, he's decided to go instant tier 2 this time. Instead of... Man, this minimap is tripping me out. And I decided to go tier 2 also, but a lot later. I'm wondering if this replay is broken or something. This is weird. Well, anyway, so we see it's Stonekin versus Fire Nature.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough.
Yes, I think this is the worst matchup. I think this is worse than Pure Frost.
Same. I agree. I mean, at least it used to be before the buffs were introduced. I don't know how it's now. Probably still the same.
That is true. The crawlers are way better against Stonekin than Scythefiends are. And Crossbow takes the +1 well, and I decide to +1 also.
Oh yeah, this is what I hate about Stonekin. It feels like time is not on your side.
Yeah, exactly. Like on one hand, I'm not going to be able to make a success without having any tempo, but on the other hand, yeah, I'm potentially getting outscaled.
Yeah. Nice root.
What's that? I didn't catch what you said, Yua.
A nice root.
Oh, thank you. I'm proud of that. Or not that specifically. I think I've been playing well against Andy. The new computer helps. The lag just makes the micro mistakes so much smaller.
See, I know that was like an eternal problem of yours.
Yes. Got the Ravage last second because he can't kill me with Ravage, and I think one hit of this Gladi is gonna... No, not quite. If I hurricaned, I could kill him. There we go. I killed him. And this looks like it should be GG. Although, of course, it's Stonekin, and the game's going to last for 10 more minutes at least. So it is not so much.
That was very nice trades.
Thank you. But it's Stonekin, so you got to do more than just nice trades. We got the Spirit Hunters.
Okay, to be honest, this might be just a nitpick, or might even be wrong. I personally probably would have focused on his units instead of the well.
Yeah, I agree. I shouldn't. Yeah, I agree. I should not be spending any time with the Skyfire Drake hitting wells. I should be focusing just on units.
He's slowly gaining or regaining his position.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, nice heal. I thought it was your heal for a second.
Nope.
Would have also been good.
Yep, now I'm left without a ground unit, and the Skyfire is not going to do a ton. I'm just a sitting duck until he...
But I know that thing, it's like... as a Fire Nature player, you're just very used to attacking wells.
Yeah.
You just do it automatically.
Yeah. But no, it's definitely a micro mistake to attack the wells, because, yeah, against Stonekin, especially without a tempo, what you need to be going for is trades. I think that was a decent eruption. Kill 75 power.
Oh yeah, interesting eruption, yeah.
There's a aggressor. And that crawler, I healed. I wonder if I could have got away with a Ravage on my crawler instead of a heal. Because Stonekin doesn't have the course. What's that? They cost 80.
They cost 80 power.
So, I mean, the heal is fine, right? It's like summoning an undazed guy.
Yeah.
I should be focusing these Spirit Hunters. There we go. And the Ravage. If I pulled back a second, Root would have been really good there. But unfortunately, it was not in time. And I think with the Frostbite, Gladiatrix is going to die.
Do the crawlers, do they also resist the poison damage?
Yes, I believe so. They should resist all, like, spell damage.
Non-melee.
I missed that, missed the oink, but nope.
Damn, then the crawlers are, like, they're really, really tough to kill.
Against Stonekin, yeah. Because Stonekin doesn't have melee units, except for the, what do you call them, the shard guys? Stone shards? I hate stone shards so much. No, the S units.
The stone shards.
Yeah, the one that do bonus damage against small units or against beasts. I hate the bonus damage against beasts so much.
Why doesn't he use them again? Doesn't he run them?
I don't know. Are these guys gonna die? They did die. That's unfortunate. Got a squad of minions. And Gladiatrix did take damage here. So if I group in for a heal, I might be fine, but I don't know if I'm going to have the power to do that. Yeah, I missed the heal with my Skyfire. So that was not a great heal. And here we see another card that he's counterpicking me with.
Oh no, oh no.
I should erupt.
They changed it, right? They made it more expensive or something.
They did. They made Breeding Grounds cost 90 when it used to cost 70. By the way, important tech here, Ravage always beats Spirit Hunter because it heals more than Spirit Hunter deals damage. But I should probably be hurricaning them to finish them off.
I'm assuming he's not running tier 3?
My guess, if he's running both Aggressor and Breeding Grounds, he's probably not running tier 3. On the other hand, this is like the perfect map to not run tier 3 because it's so close. So this is, as counterpicky as it gets, and he can just start spawning the Aggressors right in the middle of the Breeding Grounds. So I'm trying to push down the well, but I don't think I'm going to make it. I should be going for unit trades, like we said a minute ago.
I mean, here it makes I can kind of understand it because he just built Breeding Grounds and Aggressor. It wasn't.
Yeah.
So it was like a hefty investment.
Yeah, but again, I think the strategy I should just playing the same way I played last time, right? Is that use my tempo to make trades rather than to go straight for wall kicks.
Yeah. But I mean, is that even like possible or feasible anymore after he has the Breeding Grounds running? Because he gets so much value out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. The Breeding Grounds is that's a sign that you need to move this stage to tier 3. But hard to do that when you're at like, just +2 power wells and on a small map. But that is a important point that
what you're doing isn't so bad, because his breeding grounds is down there. You're attacking his well up there. It's
yeah,
like
exactly.
typical
So I mean,
counterplay.
it's still really close, right? Like he can make his Stormsingers here and just walk up.
Yeah, I'm surprised why he's spawning units up there. Nice heal.
Thank you. Getting another Skyfire into the mix. And yeah, as the unit counts get higher, the Spirit Hunters get more and more dangerous, especially against cards like Gladiatrix, right?
Man, Gladiatrix. I wish she had a little bit more HP.
Yeah. Or
but you can't have it all.
It's a good lava field, I think. Fortunately, my Drake is going to die. Oh, no, I could heal. Okay. My minions died, but otherwise, yeah. I've still got more units on the field, but just Stonekin. But yeah, you're right. I think I'm just investing too much power, forcing him to play, or letting him repair it. And now comes his counterattack. Everybody comes at the breeding grounds, and yeah, that's not defendable. I mean, I do have a lot of power, right? But I was hoping to spend that power going tier 3. Instead, I've got to defend this.
I mean, from the time remaining in the match, I can guess how it goes.
Hey, you never know. He could, I could go tier 3,
yeah.
and he fails his attack. It could happen. I mean, based on this matchup, that's not how you'd expect it to happen. But look at that. I've got an attack. That aggressor does such a good job of stalling me out, though. And meanwhile, I'm just getting run over with these Razor Shards. So strong.
A very bad spot to be in.
Yep. Already lost one well. Hoping if I go full well focus, I can get the well. If I can get over in time and heal, look, that was a good heal, right?
Yeah.
Fortunately, I'm losing my orb because I don't really have defense. So, I realized like, okay, my attack, I kill as well, and then so what? I lose my orb, and then it's GG. So yeah, now I can't erupt, I can't ravage, I can only heal, and I can't rebuild my orb without a unit. So I could maybe run over here and rebuild an orb, but yeah. Got too much power.
Yeah, it's,
what's that?
That was it. But I still think you did like a pretty good job at fighting him.
I agree. I'm not
just a bit more. Yeah.
Not ashamed to lose this match.
Yeah, definitely.
I think this is a good game. Either way, yeah. And of course, Andy played this perfectly.
But I think like with a bit more focus on units instead of the wells, you might have taken it. Oh, yeah. Wow, you took the orb.
I mean, what am I going to do, right? I mean, either quit or take the orb, right? So, it's a ranked game. I didn't want to quit. But, I mean, I probably should have. What's that?
Oh, the games are all ranked?
Yeah, the game's over.
Oof.
But, yeah.
I mean, there's still a few seconds left. You might turn it around.
Yeah, I've got tier 1. I've got 300 power. I could make this happen. Yeah. There's a lava field, and then there goes all my safe power. Tier 1's falling, and that's GG. But okay, here's the other thing, right? Like, Andy sometimes plays weird decks. You can see how he's counterpicking me with like the breeding grounds and stuff, right? So the more I play, the more opportunity I get to see what's in his deck.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the second game. We're tied 1-1 for here, and let's take a look at the next one, which was.
So he doesn't normally run breeding grounds, is what you say?
Well, I don't know if he normally runs breeding grounds, but He started Pure Frost and then he queued into me and then switched to
Stonekin, yeah.
Yeah. Trying to think which one it was. That one. We did that one. Did that one. I think this is the next one. Yeah. Alright, game 3 of my 4-game series against CrossbowAndy. He was still on the call with us. Is he?
Still hello?
Oh, there we go. Again, Frost versus Fire. We've seen... I'm playing Fire Nature the whole time. Don't know what Andy is playing. He won 1 Stonekin. He lost 1 Frost. What do you think he's playing this time?
Stonekin.
You think he's going Stonekin? Alright.
And you didn't want to switch?
Me? What am I going to switch to? No, I want to get good at Fire Nature again. And he's going for a pretty greedy second well. I don't really want to rush into there, so maybe it's not that greedy. I decide to take another well, and I get map control.
And I admire you for sticking it out with Fire Nature.
I think Fire Nature is in a good place right now, actually.
Okay.
I think there's like a 2-hour session I played with Triggs where the only thing I'm doing is complaining about burning spears. Right now, Pure Fire is the matchup I struggle with the most. Not even close. So you can look out for that video. I'm not sure if I'm going to post that one first or if I'm going to post these first, but either way, my thoughts. We saw the Fire Nature versus Stonekin. I thought that's the worst matchup.
Yeah.
If last game was the worst matchup versus the best player, I don't think this deck's too bad, right? If that's like the worst I can expect this to go, that was not bad, in my opinion, right? That felt winnable, right?
It was doable. Yeah, winnable.
And that was with the Breeding Grounds, right? And if it wasn't the Breeding Grounds, then his counterattack would not have been so devastating. He goes for a... am I going to go tier 2? Okay. Oh. I decided I was going to go tier 2 down here because I was worried I might get rushed here. And
the close wells with Ice Guardians are nasty.
I didn't want him to start spamming Ice Guardians. And okay, now here we have a repeat of game 1. Actually, it is Pure Frost, so it's very repeated that I go tier 2 and he responds with his +1 and then Orb. So I'm going to have an additional 100 power to harass him with. And we're going to see if I can make this 100 power worth it.
And very nice move to the other side of the map.
Thank you. Spawning the minions. We got some Master Archers at my base. I don't mind that, actually. Against Pure Frost, again, they use a lot of range units, so the crawlers are not so bad. See, there we go. Got the crawlers, so he kind of threw those away. I'm running my Twilight minions away, hoping I can ravage them later. And it's not to be. I've got my minions here I forgot about. I decided to pull back with my Skyfire Drake. And Twilight Crawler is going for the well, hoping to kick the +1. I'm going to go for the angle over here. Unfortunately, I'm getting such low DPS because of the position of the well.
Oh yeah, that's always frustrating.
Yeah. I go for 2 Skyfires because that's the best thing you can have against Frost. There's a certain point where you get enough Skyfires and then you can just push them over. And yeah, there we go. Did you see that? Gravity Surge.
Gravity Surge. That was not the ability, right?
No, well, there's no Summer Singer, right? That's just a straight up Gravity Surge in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, that sounds like a...
That's like a that's a counterpick move, right? That's a deck that's literally only viable against like the 4 Fire Splashes, and a couple of those Fire Splashes are free wins for Frost. So
But you're probably running Disenchant?
I am running Disenchant, yes.
Well, I forgot, what does Gravity Surge cost?
60.
60. Ah, damn it! That's
exactly.
Bad.
So and he goes up an extra well. So we're now 3 wells extra versus 4 wells extra.
Oof.
So I was not able to rush him. This is looking like a bad position. Yeah,
it's a very bad position, yeah.
Bad matchup. He's up a well. This is a tough spot. No doubt about it.
Nice.
What do you think? You think I should have played?
I took another one.
Yes. Oh, you took another one, right? Yeah. So
Yeah. It's not letting you. Oh.
I took one too, right? Again, it is not the worst thing in the world to well up, because as I always say, 6 wells versus 7 wells is a lot smaller difference than 5 wells versus 4 wells, right? Or 3 wells versus 2 wells. So,
yeah.
If we all well up and he stays up well, it's a much less problem than if that doesn't happen.
Never looked at it that way. You're right.
So, there's like times, that's what I say, right? Is the question, when your opponent takes a well, do you try to kick it or do you well up yourself? And I think the situation where we're 6 wells versus 7 is a better situation than we're 5 versus 4, right? Which is what would happen if I kicked the well. It'd be 5 versus 4, right? So I'd rather just stay 6 versus 7. Or, whatever it is.
Nice oink.
Thank you.
He's gonna play shield?
Probably. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Also perfectly. Ooh, nice disenchant.
Oh, but gravity surge, right? Even nicer gravity surge. That's the moment where I was like, "Oh, right, this game's over." Nice. Okay, no, I saved it. That was a eruption, but these white ranges do a lot of damage, so that's a dead Skyfire Drake.
Can you save it?
No.
Yeah, the Ravage would have come too late, probably.
Yeah. White rangers do a lot of damage. They're hard to hit, but yeah. So that was this game.
Ability is nasty.
This is the game that I felt like, I don't know. Hard to say if this is a good game. Hard to say if there was a mistake that I made. Except that maybe going tier 2 was too early. He was able to defend it, right? I
mean, especially with a deck, also with the Gravity Surge, it's like...
Yeah.
It's a matchup where you have to play a lot better than he does to win.
Yeah.
So, yeah, can't really blame you or fault you for how it went.
Yeah, but...
And there's the death ball.
Yeah, exactly. No chance anymore, right? Fire Nature has no anti-air damage. Like, eruption and units. So, there's no RF option that can save me. Right? It's
really bad.
I've got to just beat the death ball head on. That's all I can do. Plus with his gravity surge, just 60 power, kill my 100 power unit. The end. And then he's CCing my Skyfire Drake, yeah. Well, if anyone's wondering why Pure Frost is such a hard matchup, here you go. Yeah, it's just sad. Feels so sad, I don't want to take away from Andy's skill here. Certainly, it's more than just a matchup, but it is a matchup too. Yeah, home soil just wrecking everything, and yeah. So, for those players,
you didn't play a single Sky Elf Templar, right?
I didn't see one from him. No, yeah.
Huh.
I wonder if he thinks the Gravity Surge is a better substitute for that.
Makes sense. If he has Gravity Surge and War Eagles, can just... I think the War Eagles will deal just as much DPS, especially with their ability.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, yeah, interesting. Andy's got the White Rangers, right? So he's got plenty of anti-air. That was game 3. Crossbow is beating me 2-1, and let's take a look at our last game of the evening.
Oh, we already did the last game?
This is game 4, yep. The game's all been pretty quick. All ended in tier 2. This map was broken
the
too.
Mini-map, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think there was a patch, and I guess they didn't break the replays, and so the mini-map is kind of weird, but
looks kind of interesting.
Yeah, so I take a well, he takes a well.
Looks like the bottom orb is on the water.
Yeah, right. It's a Lajesh mini-map. That's what this is. The walls are like Lajesh, right? But the wells and orbs are like the actual map.
No. It's not Lajesh. I think it's
No, it is Lajesh. The minimap looks like Lajesh. I think that's what it is. The walls are like Lajesh, and the wells are like this one. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter.
Oh my god, you're right. My bad, yeah. The minimap is Lajesh.
I have looked at these maps for like so long.
I'm so
making
sorry.
the
I confused
thumbnails.
the map with the mini map.
Yeah. No, the map is Eirias.
Yeah,
Also,
oh my god.
so many times getting the Eirias map. Okay, so Andy has decided to take a well. Here is the classic decision. Do I rush him tier 2 or do I stay? Looks like am I going to rush tier 2? So far I'm letting him stay up that well for a good, 10 power. So he's already got 10 power back. What do you think I should do? I decide I'm like chicken out, take a well.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I know that indecision is painful.
Yeah, and he got,
has a well up.
Almost 20 power out of that actually. But he spawned the Lightblade Dazed, which is that's gonna bite him. Yeah,
coming up?
Yeah, Eruption of course is coming up. So with the Eruption, I have now traded really well. Although he's getting a second Lightblade, so I'm gonna force him to waste 25 power, and then he's gonna get my Scavenger. Unfortunately, I am gonna need to make a second Scavenger. Oh no! Look at that.
Oh, that is interesting.
Ballsy tier 2.
That is very interesting. Wow.
That's really close. All right. I gotta say, I played this game already, and I was not expecting me to do this.
Oh, he's attacking your archers.
Yeah, I think because he didn't want me to kill the Lightblade. I think he wants to keep the Lightblade around for whatever's going on next. Yeah. But he has spent a lot of power in tier 1 units, so he can't go tier 2. So now's my chance that I can trade tier 2, right? Because Skyfire Drake just trades so well. And because I took the well here, he's not going to get a chance to go tier 2, right? Even if he has the power, he'll probably be afraid of Scorched Earth, because Scorched Earth would end his career right this second. I'm actually not running Scorched Earth right now, but you got to run Scorched Earth at least 10% of the time, so that everyone's afraid of it.
Standing around.
What's that?
His archers on the right were standing around.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, Did he even use Holmsoil?
I don't think so, yeah. I don't know if he had the power for it. So I'm walking around.
Playing, one unit less and just using Holmsoil would have maybe changed the outcome. But yeah, it's always hindsight.
Yeah. I could have also oinked him though if he home soiled, right? The reason I didn't oink was because I was waiting for the home soil.
Very, very nice.
Am I gonna get away with these? Nope. But yeah. These guys are standing around.
Oh, you're in a he can't go tier 2 now, you're in a good position.
What's that?
Yeah, he can't go tier 2 now.
Yeah, exactly.
Easily. Yeah, so you're in a very good spot.
Yeah, he is up 2 wells though. No, he's up 1 well. But yeah. And Frost tier 1 close well. It's not like the worst thing in the world ever, but I'm trying to move around and get some good heals in.
Yeah, Frost can defend well.
Yeah. So right, that's why I'm not trying to defend, I'm trying to heal and make good trades. There's the home soil, so I should oink. There we go, there's the oink. I think my Drake is still dying.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. So this looks kind of scary now because Twilight Crawlers cost a lot, and they, binding a lot of power that I can't use for something else. But I'm hoping I can run him around and then get a good, going offensive like that. Not a good idea, I think.
Crawlers?
What's that? Why did I make them? Because Master Archers. Yeah, I probably didn't need to make 2 squads of them. But yeah, basically Master Archers, and then the fact that they're really easy to heal. Like when there's 1 squad left, you get a heal for full value, plus some other things. So that's why I've been really liking them against tier 1.
Oh, okay.
Do like a Triggs move, right, where you save the squad with 1 health, 1 squad, and you full heal the whole thing. But yeah, so I think I am.
The Twilight minions.
Yeah, the minions died, but the orb killed this thing. Yep. I think I'm going to be able to burst this down. What's that?
Very nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going for tier 2?
He's going for tier 2, right? So I'm trying to keep power in the bank so I could double erupt it, but he was able to tier 2 before then. So now it's scary because he's lost an orb, but he's certainly paid one well. 1 well is paid off. And even if he's up 1 well, the close orb situation... What's that? The close well situation is just so dangerous against Pure Frost, right? Like, my orb can never heal because his orb will be constantly attacking me.
Yeah, and you've also not been repairing it.
Yeah, exactly. I've not been repairing it. But I am
Ooh,
kicking.
nice kick.
So I'm now +1 well.
That was ballsy. I was expecting the repair.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm +1 well, plus the tempo. I decided to oink the War Eagle because I thought there's the there's the gravity surge. If I can get my Burrower right in here and heal everybody, that'd be pretty phenomenal. And I did that little detour in case I had to dodge a glyph.
The White Rangers are so annoying.
What's that? The White Rangers? Yeah. I mean, it's annoying to play though too, right? They're really hard to micro.
True. Yeah.
Triggs, that heal is gonna make you so happy. I know you're watching this video, so
yes.
Let me know how happy that heal made you. Yeah. The key, I think, to any of this was that I was just getting really high value heals because Frost lacks a little bit of that burst, so I could be kind of greedy with my heals. At the same time, those White Rangers just did so much damage. So now it's looking kind of scary. I am up a well, but he's been up a well longer than I've been up a well. And
nice oink.
What's that?
Nice oink.
Thank you.
Ooh, I wonder if it would have been worth. I think you could have disenchanted it right when he screamed.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. This disenchant might be worth it. But I thought it's probably better just to make a new eagle, and that way I'll kill his old eagle, and I might be able to get the eruption if I had the power. I got it. I didn't even need the eruption. And now I'm worried about my orb dropping, but I think I've got enough power that my orb is probably going to drop just because like you have no defense as fire nature. But I think I've got enough power that I can go tier 2 again and be fine. So that's what I'm playing for, right? Is I'm trying to get the trades as well. I should probably just disenchant. It's a bad trade. There we go. I did disenchant. Look at that. And yeah, my orb.
Yeah, if you can keep him from snowballing you, you've won.
Yes. So I'm probably going to lose my orb, but the question is, can I lose my orb without getting snowballed? The disenchant. And yeah, you can see I'm definitely losing my orb.
So it's not too bad. I mean, it's like what, two wells in your head? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm up ahead by 2 wells. And I can still...
It's been like 1 or 2 minutes, so...
Yeah, exactly. So if we look at the void power, I've got, 100 more void power than him. He does have stuff bound, but yeah. But yeah, I was able to make a unit, take my tier 2.
Now comes the scary part.
Exactly. This is the scary part, but you can see I've already got 100 power back. So that was what I'm banking on, right? That I can trade in long enough to prevent the death ball. By the time he comes, that I'd be fine.
I think it would have been wise to move a unit to take the tier 2 earlier.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you could already anticipate, yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, very, very, very well played.
Thank you. And it's not over yet, right? He's almost certainly getting a well kick here.
Yeah, it's
but the question is,
I'm on my toes, actually.
What's that?
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I'm glad this is yeah, I think it's a good game, right? This is, I think, except for that third game, which was just a straight shutout, he wrecked me.
Yeah.
They've all been really close on the edge of your seat games. So yeah, so he's got the well.
Well. You're still up 1.
Yep, I'm actually still up 2 because I took a well here. I think.
Oh, I didn't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, when I knew that my orb was dying, I started to play for power, and I think I grabbed an extra well there.
No, wait. Don't you have 4 and he has 3?
Yes. Because I lost this well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm up by 1. Never mind. Yeah, the mini-map makes these things so hard to count. Okay, and we are tied in wells, but I have 300 power, so I could potentially go for a crushing tier 3 attack, or I could try to push tempo with my extra 300 power here. So the coward's way is to go tier 3, which is probably what I'm doing.
To be honest, I'm kind of hesitant to go tier 3 to rush Pure Frost, because I've had like bad experiences.
Okay, why is that?
It's like, I remember a match where I was very, very far ahead, and I went tier 3. And
tier
I
3...
still lost because my opponent had like 6 War Eagles. I just killed everything. And it's tough for Fire Nature.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
now,
true.
I guess now you have the Nightshade Plant.
You probably, yeah, exactly. You're using a different deck, right? Nightshade Plant is good at killing the base, and Mutating Maniac is good at killing the air units.
Yeah, I don't use Maniac, that's the problem.
Exactly. So, right, this guy is going to kill both of those eagles. And the question is...
Oh, that poison attacks air units.
Exactly, yes. That's the reason I run this guy. Because of the anti-air. So I'm losing my orb, but I am recovering all the tempo, right?
Yeah.
And maybe this was not objectively the smartest way to play it, but I felt like this was a safer way, right? Because I always get afraid of just spamming tier 2 and then like that, what do you call it? The Mountain Rowdy just like wrecks the whole army, right? But the Mutating Maniac trades so well against tier 2 units because of the cloud. So that's what I'm banking on. Again, same strategy I've been going with, which is not necessarily... What's that?
Damn, I can see it now. I underrated him. Because I just stuck it out with Vulcan because I love Vulcan so much. It's just such a fun card for me.
The reason I run him instead of Vulcan is because the anti-air, which matters in matches. Because that's one of our nature's weaknesses, is that if you go tier 3, somebody with a good air unit, you know your tier 3 does nothing against them, and then they're just tier 2 air units overwhelm you. And I've got the minions.
Very nice game.
Which can possibly transform to an abomination. And I'm putting on the pressure with the disenchant there. Unfortunately, this one's going to get through. But, you know, he's also a demon, so this guy does more damage against him for some reason. Okay, and there we go. There's the game. So I ended this one tied 2-2 versus CrossbowAndy, and I think this was a good showcase of some of the strengths of Fire Nature against matchups it's traditionally bad against.
Yeah, I'm impressed. That wasn't too bad.
Thank you. And thank you guys all for watching. Let us know how you'd like you as a co-commenter. See you all in the next one.